Good day, sir. For this session, we will be demoing these following tasks, starting with the creation of DNS host A record. Comes.
In creating a record dynamically, there is a condition. If you go to Client PC, right-click on the Internet, choose Open Network and Internet Settings, click Change Adapter option, then open Ethernet, then click Properties, then highlight IPv4, then select Properties again, then click Advanced and go to DNS tab. So pay attention to the bottom part of the window. You will see that there is a checkbox labeled as Register Disconnection Addresses in DNS. It is checked by default. If you uncheck it, the client PC will be created on the networks, on
will
the
not
records, I
will
mean.
not be created.
I will not be created in the records.
Next.
Next is first we'll demo the register disconnection addresses in DNS. Then check go to server, click server packager, then tools, and then DNS, and then click forward lookup zones, then click the UIC CCLs that UIC.edu.ph.local, then demo check register these connections addresses in DNS. So we will demo how a record is being dynamically created by deleting this record of the client PC and try to recreate it again. So delete the client PC from the records. Next is go to client, find CMD or put CMD, then ipconfig/renew. So this will ask the DHCP server for an IP address. Then go back to the server, then refresh. As you can see, the record has been dynamically created. So next is demo and check register disconnections addresses in DNS. So delete client PC from the
Wait lang, wait lang, wait lang, wait lang. Off na ako to.
oh, sige, sige.
Tapos, ano sunod?
Delete client PC from the records. Then next is go to client, then CMD, ipconfig/renew. This will ask the DHCP server for an IP address. Then go back to the server again, then refresh. As you can see, the record was not created. Next is demo creating record manually. So go to the DNS manager, then right click, select new host, AA or AAA. Then enter the name of the client PC.
Wait lang.
Then enter the IP address of the client PC. Click OK and done. So next is create DNS alias. So go to DNS manager,
Asa ta?
then go to
DNS manager?
DNS manager.
Na ko.
Then click forward lookup zones,
Mm-mm.
then domain name, then right click new alias name, then CNAME. Fill up the forms or files, then
Wait
browse.
lang. Wait lang.
Okay. Then browse fully qualified domain name and select client PC, which is the workstation. Then go to client PC, then ping files.
Ay, dili sa kon dapat na siya tong server dapat na mag-ping.
Server.
Kaya naman good sa client ang sa kanila ang gibuhat.
Oo. Sige, ping files. So as you can see, it is connected.
This ano?
Then next is Windows 10 connecting map network drive. So go to the server, click this PC, then computer tab, select map network drive. Then fill up drive as Z. So folder as workstation 1 or pwede ka mag-browse. Or, right. And click finish. Then open folder. Ayun. Sana all. Okay.
Unsay sana all? Ay, sige, sana all ya.
Okay. Proceed.
Sige, say
Continue na.
sunod.
Wait. Change it to file server name.
Mm-hmm.
So go to the client
Mm-hmm.
PC, search for about, open about, click rename this PC. Then change the name of the client PC and wait for it to finish restart.
Wait lang.
Oh, sige. So we will wait after.
Sunod
So
comes.
changing the file server name. So go to the client PC. I know, go to the server. As you can see here, the file server is still referring to the old name. So we need to double click on the file record, browse for two file server name,
Hmm.
Uh, Double click the file record, browse for new file server name, click apply.
Wait lang ah.
Housing.
Naka-manually dito siya wait lang ah.
Housing.
Balik sana ako to. Hmm. Nasaan ito?
Wait lang na. Um,
Server,
Now,
task.
go to the server. As you can see here, the file server is still referring to the old name. So we need to double click on the file record, then browse for the new file server name. Okay, then click apply. Then go to the client PC,
Hmm.
then cmd, then type flash DNS. And then in files.
Yeah, plus sana ako. Dito.
Mm. So the file should be pinnable.
So we are so sir, so we are done already with the DNS Alias record. So for the group policy management console, so we will skip this one because when we watch the video, um ang gibuhat laman niya sir is mag-walk through laman sa console set console center sa group policy management. So skip na lang nato. Let's proceed to sa create and link a GPO part 1. Comes.
Okay. So create and link in GPO part 1. So first thing to do is go to server manager, then tools, and then management. Then click forest, which is the ccs.uic.edu.ph.local. Then domains.
Diretso na.
So go to the organizational unit where you want to add a GPO. In this, we will add our GPO on the people organizational unit because that is where the user Jeffrey is located.
Sige, diretso na.
Right-click on the people, create a GPO in this domain, and link it here. So fill up the form. Then the name is disable Microsoft Edge.
Wait lang.
Then click.
Wait lang.
Oh, sige.
Yun lang kalaban.
Then click OK.
Sige na, diretso na.
And wala nawala. Okay. Now add setting to the GPO. Right click on the newly created GPO. Then click edit. Then user configuration, policies, administrative templates, then policy again, then system. And system, then double click on the don't run specified Windows applications. Then enable the policy. On the list, disallowed applications, click show, then add msedge.exe. Then click OK. Okay.
Next. Isa
Then
next.
go to the GPO. Then on the security filtering, click add.
Isa na ito?
Go to the GPO. Then on the security filtering, click add. Ouch.
Wait lang.
Adto sa kuan sa start menu. Ay,
Ano ba ganito? May kalimut ako. Wait lang ha.
sige.
Asa na ito? Wait lang.
Go
Ay,
to,
okay na.
okay na. Click add. Then enter the object name to select input J Evangelista. Then press the check names, then press OK. Remove the authenticated users from the security filtering so that will apply on the user that was specified.
Sa sunod.
So, then go to the client PC log in as Jeffrey Evangelista.
Wait lang ha.
Mm-mm.
So we
So,
will wait lang. So we
sige.
will test her if the user can still open the Microsoft Edge. So as you can see, the user still can still open the Microsoft Edge. So comes.
Mm. if you don't want to wait
It's okay.
that long,
At this point,
so at this point, the user can still use the Microsoft Edge. That's because the GPO refreshes every 90 minutes. So if you don't want to wait that long, you can also force the GPU to update. So to update the GPU, go to the CMD client PC, then type gp update slash force.
wait lang.
Hmm. So,
Comes.
oh, at, asan na to? Go to the,
Wait lang, try na galan siya.
okay na.
Sige, basta
At
at this
this
point,
point, the user can still use Microsoft Edge. It is because the GPO security reinforcement that was applied by Microsoft. So to apply the GPO, you need to add the specific authenticated group with permission to the GPO. So you should go back to the group policy management, then go to the delegation tab, then click add. Then enter the object name to select type authenticated users, then check names, then click OK. On the add group or user, make sure that the permission was set to read. So go back to the client PC.
wait lang.
Sorry.
Wait mo.
Um, Make sure
Okay na.
to
Okay na.
um, to set the read. Okay. So go back to the client PC, type GP update force.
So,
So,
uh,
come.
we will try again, sir, if the user can still open the Microsoft Edge. So, as you can see, there's a pop-up window that appeared. So, it says that this operation has been cancelled due to the restriction in effect on this computer. Please contact your system administrator. So applying the GPO to the user was successful at this point. So so we are done with the creating and link the GPO part 1. So to the proceed to the create and link the GPO part 2. But first, we will delete this the GPO that we have created because it might interrupt with our procedure later, as well as in the group policy objects. Proceed comes.
Okay. So create and link eGPO part 2. So we're going to create GPO that prevents any user from running Microsoft Edge from a specific computer. So make sure to delete the GPO that was
Okay na,
created. Okay.
lagyan siya
So
na go to the
go
group policy.
to the group policy management, then right click the CCS that I then create a GPO in this domain and link it here, which is named Disable Microsoft Edge. Then press OK. Then right click on the newly created GPO and press Edit. So from the computer configuration drop down policies, Windows Windows settings, policies and Windows settings. And then security settings,
Sunod.
then security settings, then software restriction policies.
Asa ito? Gani.
Uh, then right click on the restriction policies, then press new software restriction policies. Then go to additional rules, then right click and select new path rule.
Wait
So on
lang.
the so yeah.
I-enter lang ako kung ang link sa Microsoft Edge. And be sure that the security level is set to disallowed. So we'll click apply and okay. Sunod comes.
Next is the security level. Choose disallowed.
Okay na, okay na.
Next,
Go to the client
okay na.
PC.
Go to the client PC and go to CMD and type GP update force.
Wait lang.
Mm.
Sunod comes.
No, now we will
Ay, wait
try
lang.
to.
Wait lang. Wala pa galit mo. Papadin mo. Okay na.
Okay.
Ay, wala pa.
Now,
Na-loading si client kay ibawasan na kong gram. Kay katangpan mo, di ba katang paggamit yung server gabi.
ay, katong kagabi.
Oh, naglapan siya ng starter siya, no? Ibawasan na ko gram. Hindi mo na lang ako 2 gigs. Tapos kaya na ako balik. 6 gigs lang nasa panta na. Nasa server. Tapos ang processor is kapataasan ako hindi mo naman ako 6 cores naman nata, no? Natanong na to eh.
Sige.
Okay na. Susunod.
Okay. So, asa na to? Ito.
Then try.
We will try to open the Microsoft Edge to see if it is working. Oh, so nag-work siya. So, click close. Now, log in as from now log out from Jeffrey Evangelista account. Then we'll try to log in as Camille Alemania to confirm that the GPO is working on all users.
Tatawa mo na ka.
So, kasabay. Mukha malabas na din.
Kaya na. Sige.
Next. So, we'll
Next.
try to open the Microsoft Edge. Oh, so, as you can see, it works on the other user as well. So, to set the GPO to only to this computer, we will go back to the server and click the group policy management. Then we will disable the Microsoft Edge.
Click lang.
Oh, nakabutang na go back to the server, then group policy,
Click lang. Click disable.
click disable then disable Microsoft. And
Tapos, security
then
filtering.
security filtering, then
Wait lang. Tapos
security
add.
filtering, add, nasa to? Add, then click advance, then click the object type. Uncheck all the check items and check the computers. Then press OK and click Find Now. Select the computer that you want the GPO to be applied, then press OK. And uh, then remove the authenticated users. And then it's done.
Um, so we are done with the create and link a GPO part 2, sir. So next we will proceed with the rename, unlink, and delete the GPO. Comes.
On this task, we will try to rename a GPO, how to link a GPO, and how to delete a GPO. So right click on the GPO, disable, click disable Microsoft Edge, then click on the rename and rename it to disable Microsoft Edge browser. So to
Yeah.
unlink the GPO, right click on the GPO and uncheck the link enabled. So the next method on unlinking GPO is to delete the GPO, right click on the GPO that is on the outside of the group policy object and press delete. A pop-up window will appear that says that it will not delete the GPO itself, but it will only remove the link. So to completely delete the GPO, you need to delete it from the group policy objects. So go to group policy object, right click on the GPO and select delete. And
So wait lang. So delete na lang sa mo, sir, katong GPO na gibuhat na mo ganiya. Katong sa people na bilong. Ano siya? Mga ba ni Kans? Okay na.
maora na. And na siya, ano,
So this will conclude our session for on this video, sir. Thank you very much for watching.
thank you, sir.